Dortmund 1.41, minus 243, draw 5.5, plus 450. Schalke 8.0, plus 700. Radek, where are you going?
Surprise, surprise, not for the home team, because they're playing in front of no audience, and that's a huge point Dortmund will be missing, and they are facing Paris Saint-Germain in a very tough game during the week. And so I think that it's a derby where the two teams are fighting each other, and Dortmund is always very close in games with Schalke, and that's why I like the high odds on Schalke here, and I would go Asian handicap plus 1.5 on Schalke, and the odds for that are around 1.95, I think. And yeah, that's a kind of a bet I think I wouldn't do if it was a normal game, but considering the fact that there's no audience and you don't know how the player react in this situation, so I think Schalke can make a point in Dortmund, and I like the Asian handicap here.
Okay, that's a big call for me, Alex.
I think that I would like this bet even with the fans, because we are talking about the Revier derby, the biggest derby in Germany. Schalke always messing around with Dortmund, doesn't matter where they're playing, home and away. They took the title away from Dortmund in the previous years. I think that, to have such a derby match without fans is just very, very bad. Okay, we will watch it from TV, but it's not the same thing. Doesn't matter the match that we are watching. If you are watching the same match with fans and without fans, it's completely different. But I like that approach, and I like that the approach last week when Radek went Augsburg plus 2.5 on 2.75 on the Asian handicap against Bayern Munich, and it was a winning bet. But I prefer goals. We see a lot of goals between these two sides. Okay, last time it was 0-0. But this time around, I think that Schalke will come to surprise here. Dortmund needs this win. They are coming after the match with PSG. They are on fire. I went with them for many rounds now, and they are giving me profit week in and week out. So I must go with the over 3.5 on the Asian handicap at 2.05. I think that we should see 4 goals in this match.
Okay, I like Dortmund to win to 0. I don't think Schalke are anywhere near good enough. They're workmanlike. They'll stay in the game.
Okay, 4-0 at least.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. That kills Radek. Anyway, Radek, I'm going to stay with you. Cologne 1.91, which is minus 110. Draw 4.0 plus 300. And Mainz 4.1, which is plus 310.
Yes, and we just finished the game between Gladbach and Cologne, and Gladbach win 1-1, and Cologne, they had a really good series with the new coach Gistol. They won 8 out of 10 games under their new coach, what is amazing. He took over when Cologne was almost second league, and now they are running up and up and up. And some people are even talking about Europe next year for Cologne. It would be great, but in this game, I think, it's another derby between Köln and Mainz. They're not that far away, and so I think Mainz has a chance here to take at least 1 point, and that's why I will bet on double chance Mainz. You get even better odds if you bet on Asian handicap plus 0.5, what is the same as double chance, but you get better odds, and that's why I always would prefer the Asian handicap instead of betting on double chance. But in this case, the Asian handicap plus 0.5 on Mainz is 2.5 as a 0. I think an odds of 2, and I don't think this is not unrealistic. I don't think this is unrealistic.
No, okay, no problem at all, Mainz. Double chance, Cologne. Yeah, I mean, listen, they've been absolutely flying. But talking about teams that are flying, we've obviously got Leverkusen, we've got Bayern Munich, and you've got to put RB Leipzig in there. Demolished Tottenham yesterday. Cannot believe, Alex, what Tottenham did yesterday. First 6, 7, 8 minutes, they took the game to RB Leipzig, and I'm thinking, what are you doing? You have to silence them for 25 minutes, half an hour, frustrate them. Stay in the game. You're only 1 down. You might score in the 89th minute. But no, absolutely killed themselves. RB Leipzig, 1.28 minus 360. Draw 6.5, which is plus 550. And Freiburg, 14.0 plus 1300. Leipzig, they get the ball. They only think about going forward.
Yeah, they are playing an absolutely amazing attacking approach. It was unbelievable what Tottenham did yesterday. And you would expect that from an unexperienced manager, let's say. But when you are talking about Mourinho, you are expecting something else. You are thinking that he did his own homework, that he knows by heart how Leipzig will approach, how Leipzig are playing, but never from this stuff. So 0 for Jose Mourinho, no matter with how many injured players he entered in that match, that shouldn't be their approach. Anyway, is there a problem? They got destroyed for the second time, 3-0. So RB Leipzig fighting with Bayern Munich and Dortmund, they entered this match absolutely flying, as you said, and I expect them to win this match from halftime. So I'm going RB Leipzig halftime, full time at 1.73.
Excellent. Cheers, Alex. Radek, Union Berlin, 14.0 plus 1300. Draw 7.0 plus 600. And Bayern Munich, 1.25 minus 400. Radek, I was so close to making Bayern Munich my trap this week. So close.
Yeah, that's not. It's a point to think about, because Bayern only won the home game against Union Berlin 2-1 in October, but Niko Kovac was coach in these days. And now, until today, we didn't know if the game is in front of audience or not, because Union Berlin was planning to ignore all warnings and let all fans in this game. But during this day, they decided not to play in front of audience, so it's a ghost game, as they say in Germany, and there will be no fans in the stadium. And that's why I think Bayern Munich has a bigger advantage as they would have with the Union Berlin fans. We often mentioned it in this show that they have one of the loudest and most engaging crowds in Germany, and they will be missed in this game, and that's why I think it's a really, really good bet to go on Bayern Munich Asian handicap -2. Means Bayern has to win 2 goals more, and if they only score 2 goals more, you get back your money, and if they win with 3 goals in advantage, you win with an odd of 2.05 or something. And we're talking about Bayern Munich. I know that they're facing Chelsea next week, but they're almost in the quarterfinals, because they made a good appearance in the first game in London. So I don't think that this is really a thing that will keep them from scoring. The only thing could be that they are, something like lazy, and they underrate the underdog. But in a normal case, they can win this game anytime with 2 goals up front, and that's why I like this bet.
Yeah, cruise control for Bayern Munich next week in the Champions League. Alex, Werder Bremen, 4.1 plus 310. Draw 4.2 plus 320. And Leverkusen, 1.86 minus 117.
Yeah, I mean, Leverkusen were my banker last week, 2 weeks ago, and let's make it third in a row against Werder Bremen, who should go down this season. They have no chance if they continue like that. Yes, it was a draw match against Hertha Berlin, but Leverkusen are just another animal. They are absolutely flying at the moment. They just lost that fourth position because Gladbach won against Cologne, but I'm sure that they will try to take it back because they want to participate in Champions League next year, and they have a Champions League face. If you look at them week in and week out, they are absolutely amazing. So at 1.81 on an away win for Leverkusen is also my banker for this weekend. And a little bit about that Union Berlin Bayern Munich. I was looking, I wanted to play also this match. Thank God I didn't play it because I was going against Radek. I was thinking Union Berlin +2 at 1.85. So yeah, yeah, considering that they have no fans next to them, that's why I stayed away. But yeah, it's a trappy match, let's say. I don't know what to say. This is why I totally stayed away. Most of the matches in Bundesliga will be played behind closed doors this weekend, so don't expect too much entertainment on the field. I expect the favorites to come out as winners from most of the matches, and yeah, let's continue to check what is happening with this coronavirus. We'll have feedback for you guys every day on our Twitter handles, on SBR most of all, and see if next week we will be here, or because I also think that also the Champions League matches and the Europa League matches are in danger most of all. Like for example, Inter versus Inter versus AS Roma, Inter versus Getafe tomorrow, and Sevilla versus AS Roma are suspended because of the problems, the huge problems in Italy and Spain. I don't understand. I really don't understand how England is approaching this coronavirus with so many people, so too much crowd, because it's sold out in every single match, like in the other countries. And look, that they're coming from behind with the numbers increasing every hour, and there is nothing they are doing, nothing. I think that this is stupid because the World Health, Association declared pandemic today. This is the first day of pandemic in the world. So stay safe, people.
Radek, have you got a banker for me?
Yes, Bayern Munich, Asian handicap -2, Alex. I'm pretty sure Bayern Munich can beat any team on this planet with 2 goals in advantage and 50% of the games. And that's why this is a sure bet.
Yeah, I think that minus Paderborn, that also in the first leg, also in the first half of the season, away and home, 3-2, the same exact score. If I remember correct, in the first half of the season, I played Bayern Munich -1.5 against Paderborn.
Another coach. It was Niko Kovac in this day. So now they have Hansi Flick, and Hansi Flick is an animal. He doesn't want to let Union Berlin come close to them. So we will see. I'm looking forward to.
Hansi Flick was 3 rounds ago when Bayern Munich scored in the 88th minute with Lewandowski to beat Paderborn 3-2 at home with fans.
This one, yeah. Yeah, they won't win every game only close. So a big Bayern win is coming. I smell it in my nose.
There you go. And on that note, thanks Radek, thanks Alex. Good luck this weekend in Bundesliga.